welcome to Board Games Daddy. I've done a crazy thing and I went after dead TCGs. So I decided to invest here a little bit on Munchkin Collectible Card Games. So in the next videos I'll be opening these starter decks. Stay tuned. And let's go and visit the Cleric Thief starter set from Munchkin Collectible Card Game. There's the Cleric, there's the Thief, and there's the content for the starter decks. So you'll get a booster inside, the 2 decks, the 2 hero cards, level counters, and tokens, and everything you need to start playing Munchkin Collectible Card Game. So let's see what is inside. And I want to keep the box for now, so I'm just going to cut through very careful here. And while I do that, don't forget, if you like the content of this video, don't forget to leave that like. That truly helps the channel to grow, and considering subscribing, especially if you are a Munchkin card game or anything Munchkin game like I am, where I have a huge collection and I'll be bringing more stuff to the channel. So what is inside this deck here? Counters that you will use and a die. So these are money counters, damage counters, they counter everything. There's the manual, which is the same throughout the decks. You can see how the game is played on this foldable piece of paper. Not that complex. Then there is a list of all the cards that you can find in the starter decks. So as I mentioned in my previous videos, I'm a little bit disappointed with these starter decks because I thought I was buying difference between all these decks, but apparently that's not the case. So half of the decks, which is the neutral cards that could fit anywhere, they're all the same. Let me show you that. So if I split here, you will see that these decks have different cards that are specific for these classes, but if you see the rest of the deck is exactly the same. They have the same spinal cord here, or backbone, right? So, and this is the same thing for the others, for the other 3. So half of these 6 decks will be exactly the same on half of the cards. Be aware of that. There's also a booster inside, which I will use for real, and the level counters, which will define the loot that you can use and the money that you can get in the beginning of your turn. Okay, so where to start? Let's go with the Cleric. Cleric here. Hallelujah. The Cleric. There are some expansions for this game, I've seen that. Do they bring different characters? I hope so, to build different decks, but I don't own yet. Then the keyword there is yet. So you can tap this one and you can prevent the damage to a target hero, ally, or monster. Like any good cleric, it cures. That's good. Alms for the poor. Okay, you take 2 and the opponent gets 1. Angel of Awesomeness, an angel here. Cheaters never win. The Dr. Meow practice. Who is Dr. Meow? Use when you are healed. So healed, what is healed? Is without damage. You can deal 1 damage to target opponent. Hairy thick. Hairy thick. If you overpaid for this, dash target loot overpays. How do you overpay hinge? I don't know. Maybe you pay just more. 1 more coin and then you have this power here. Healing salvo. Roll the die, you heal the amount shown on the die. So probably this happens. Where was it? Which card was it? When you are healed. Probably you will heal different ways. Like for example with this, and you can activate the Dr. Meow. Holier symbol. Zap, you heal, so lots of healing here happening. This could be a very annoying deck. The Plea Bargain. Pygmy Psychopath. Robe of Retribution. He was attacking from his back, but he got punched. Smitey Unseen. The Suction Cup. He's sucking the wizard there in the orc. So we got to the Neutral cards, the Body E-Guard, the Budget Sasquatch, Card Shark, Chainsaw of Bloody Dismemberment, the Crusty Disgust, a Drop Bear, 11-foot pole, Pharaoh's Oxide Monster, Gazebo, Hammer Time, the Lame Goblin, Land, Renan Jesus, Vanilla Mantle, and the Walking Dreads. The Walking Dreads. Last but not least, we'll see what's inside. Behind. Health deck. Health, no. Thief. Health Thief. Both things. So, double dagger, zap, you draw 2 cards and move 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. So, the Thief is a draw deck. Would that be? Pay 1 and zap this. So, you can use this twice. Automatic Machine Bow. Dagger of Treachery. He took a knife on his back. The Deck Gorgon. The Deck Gorgon. Honest AI, no, all casinos. Okay. Honest, very honest. The Legbreaker Joe. That's a thug. Megsy. Oh, they're all thugs and robbers. The Megsy Sap. Shanky Flunky. What is this? It's a guy. A Shanky Flunky. Skewer. Stabby T Stab. The Vampire Cat. Whacked. And so again, the neutrals. The neutrals again that are part of all the decks. So I guess what I'm going to do is, since I have some spare cards from the boosters, I got like 15 boosters or something cheaper in order to try to collect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change these decks and to try to make them really... Normally, I don't make changes to starter decks. I like to play as they come out, but it seems like here they require a change because you'll be playing with almost the same thing. So I would like to feel exactly playing with the Thief, exactly playing with this and that. So I'll try to understand better how the game works and replace those neutral cards with some others that could be really beneficial for that deck. So yeah, that's not worthy to come back with different videos for that, because you've seen the basics and you know what are inside the boosters. So I guess that's it then. That has been the Munchkin Collectible Card Game. Don't forget to check the other videos in the channel for the other 2 decks if you're interested. And if you're really interested in this kind of content for Munchkin, card games, and board games in general, then I truly invite you to check my channel and the content there, where I believe that you'll find interesting content to be part of this community. So thank you to watch until the end, and I see you on the next videos. Thank you. Goodbye.